Let's go, baby.
Let's go.
Welcome to the podcast, welcome to the show. Say, owner get on. I said, owner get on.
Hello, Owner Get Owned family. Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the show where we teach you how to own
So you don't get owned.
in real estate. I'm your host and lender, David.
And I'm your local real estate agent and architect, Hero.
All right. Welcome to this week's episode.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. Oh, man.
What a week, dude.
I know already.
Yeah. Is everyone else having a good time this year? Because it's been a wild ride.
Yeah, it's been, I'm not going to lie, it's been a pretty tiring Monday. And today was actually pretty tiring as well.
Yeah.
How's your week been?
It's good. My resolutions are going strong.
That's right. We need to check in with the resolution.
Yeah. How's yours?
My back, it's still hurting.
Your neck?
Yeah.
Your back? What else?
It's just my back's not cracking.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
your cat?
yeah, it's just, I haven't worked out in 2 weeks actually.
Oh, okay.
Sad to say, but I really need to get back on it.
Yeah.
So
this is not a demotivation podcast. We just have we're getting old, so
yeah,
gotta take care of things.
The sad part is I wake up in time
Uh-huh.
in the morning, and then like I try to get out of bed, and it's just I'm in pain. So I'll just sit there.
For all those that don't know, David just turned 30, so he's starting to experience that. Yeah, welcome to our life, man.
Yeah, welcome to the life. Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I had a pretty fun weekend. I went to a good buddy of mine's wedding.
Okay, nice.
It was really fun.
Congrats to the married couple.
Shout out Darius, Crystal.
Cool.
And it was a good time.
Yeah.
How was your weekend?
It's good. My weekend was great. I went to a wedding the weekend before, so this one was a little bit more of a recovery mode.
Nice.
Yeah, it takes a little bit longer to fully get that out of your system.
After 30,
right?
huh?
Yeah. But on the bright side for me, my resolution has been going strong. I'm finally back to waking up early now, so I got my 6 a.m. routine back.
Nice.
So my dog Ondo and me, Ondo and I apologize. Ondo and I go on a jog in the morning. We got leashless now too. So
Oh,
he
really?
just goes right next to my side. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's
The full 3 miles, and then we come back.
crazy.
Yep. And
Wow.
then I go to the gym, my little Tokyo Fitness in the in the back room, do my workouts for the day, and then I try to get to work by like 8:30 in the other room.
Yeah.
So it's pretty
But isn't it nice when you start your day and right when you sit down to start work,
yeah.
like you get the workout out of
You're,
the
like,
not out of the
juiced.
way, but like it feels nice to be accomplished already.
Oh, hell yeah,
Before
yeah.
you kind of quote unquote sign in, right?
Yeah, it's like the Red Bull or the other types of motivating substances that get you up in the morning.
It just gets you going.
Get you going.
All right. Well, let's go ahead
What
and
was it in Paris? Just kidding.
all right, let's get started on the topic of the week.
All right.
What are we talking about here?
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
So this week's topic, just fresh off the home buying series, we thought we'd like to talk about one of our favorite, both Hero and I, our favorite topic.
I think it's my favorite position. Because the topic is
Doggy space style.
Doggy what?
Space
Oh,
style.
oh yeah, Doggy Style.
Doggy style.
Snoop Doggy Doggy.
So, I mean, this is a topic near and dear to our hearts. Hero and I both are proud fathers of 2 dogs.
It's a family-friendly show. Get
Yep.
your mind out of the gutter. Talking about our dogs.
Yep. And if it's we'll go through the facts, right?
Yep.
The fun facts, but I mean, we've noticed and we've seen, and I'm sure you guys have seen it too, where dogs are, a huge part of, everyone's lives, right?
Oh, especially during the pandemic too, right? So yeah, the popularity of dogs has grown.
Yep.
But if you have a dog, you notice other dogs more.
Correct.
And then if you have one dog, it's only a matter of time before you have 2. And both of us have 2 each. And all our friends now have 2 each.
Yeah,
so
it's just it's like a trend almost.
yeah.
So I mean, yeah, we wanted to talk about how dogs and how the popularity of dogs relate to real estate.
Yeah. I mean, 99% of pet owners consider their pet to be a member of the family.
Yep, I am part of the 99.
Yep. 83% of survey respondents reported owning a dog. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
NAR recently said that 63% have a pet in a U.S. household.
So NAR is National Association of Realtors.
Yes,
Correct.
that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's a
That's
lot.
more than half.
Yeah.
I mean, that's saying pet though. That means they could have an alligator in Florida, or like
Hero lived in Florida for a while.
anaconda, or like
I was just at PetSmart before this, picking up food for one of my dog, Scout, and then they were selling scorpions.
Ooh.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I
wonder
feel
if I
like
want
I feel like me as a kid probably would have wanted one of those.
I don't know about that, dude. That's too scary.
No?
Yeah. But anyways, so throw some more facts out there.
Let's see here. New York Times recently posted something and said the most requested pet features in a household are going to be 49% at a fenced yard, clearly, right?
Yep.
And then 27% are going to be homes large enough for a household and their pet. Mm-hmm. And then the third one is 3% for flooring, for pet-friendly flooring.
AKA
no carpet.
Yeah. I don't know if this just immediate circle or just it rings true through the rest of the nation, but at least our friends and myself included, I'm not a big carpet fan.
Yeah, I mean, honestly though, if you have like harder floors in your house and you have dogs, I think you've noticed this too. That if you do that, if you're listening and you have that as well, is that there's fur everywhere.
Oh yeah, 100%.
But the scary part is if you have carpet, you don't see it.
You don't know.
It's all in there.
Yeah, but I mean, I get the attraction of carpet too, because I had this conversation with one of my friends too, because she actually prefers carpet in her room.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought about it, right? I'm like, yeah, it is more comfortable, but I can always get an area rug. So
True.
I have that in my living room,
True. Yeah.
in our room as well. So you can kind of put a rug in if you want, right?
It's a preference, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But definitely as pet owners, it's much easier for maintenance.
Sure.
Because you see it, you're going to clean it, right?
Yeah. And, shout out my late dog, Pika. But when we first had her in an apartment, man, that poor landlord for that for that property, dude. Because we got that. I got my dog during lunchtime, threw it in my bedroom, kept her in my closet area, but kept the door open, put a fence there, and went back to work. I didn't put anything underneath the carpet.
Oh, I know the story.
And so that carpet in my closet reeked of like dog activities.
So yeah, I mean, I would say that's why I think when you mentioned that the flooring option that's pet friendly, I think that's actually I'm surprised that that's not a bigger portion of pet features that homeowners want.
It's an overlooked one for sure. Yeah, there's 3 other ones too. So 3% was at flooring, 3% at mudroom for animal washing stations too.
That's pretty cool.
Honestly, that's kind of uncommon. I haven't really seen that.
So I see that a lot on Pinterest. So I actually talked to my contractor about it, and I said, hey, I have these cabinets in my laundry room, because that's actually a pretty common place, because there's already a water line there, right?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so I saw this one on Pinterest where it's like a swinging gate, and also it has like a little shower hose and like tiling and stuff, and you just have the dog go in there, shower him. But
perfect.
you lose cabinet space.
That would be perfect for it too, though. Like if you have rowdy drunk friends that can't control themselves,
Just throw them in there.
the ones that throw up on themselves, just throw them in there so you rinse them out.
Time out. Swing the gate. But yeah, so that is relatable to me because I actually thought about that. I really liked what I saw on Pinterest, and there's actually a lot. If you guys want to look it up on Pinterest, there's a lot of different inspirations where they added next to their washer and dryer like a pet shower station.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, at this point, a lot of people are struggling to have kids because it's just the finances for it, right?
Yep.
And then so dogs are not, an easy second choice. We're not ignoring other guys, cats, whatever,
Whatever pet you have,
whatever pet, hamsters, Komodo dragons, if that's your choice. Make sure you check your local laws for whatever's legal in your area.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But I mean, companions are great, and I think if you can't grow a family, it's the next best thing. And so, they're basically a part of our family now, according to these statistics.
I mean, it's 2023. People there's defined family, right?
Yeah, maybe you define yourself as a dog. Who knows? There's actually a
You
Japanese
identify.
guy who did plastic surgery to look like his dog.
What?
He looked like Lassie. It was crazy.
Like a collie.
Yeah, I mean, it's good luck trying to find a house to buy for yourself though. Like,
You need a doggy
like
wash
that.
station for yourself.
Yeah. But
What's next on the list?
is 2% at dog doors.
Mm.
And speaking of dog doors, I got one installed in my house. Shout out to Miguel, Arcos Plumbing Services. He does more than just plumbing. He does the whole construction for the house. He did my full renovation. And one of the first things I asked for was a doggy door. So I got that thing installed.
Yeah, it's sweet. I mean, Miguel, shout out Miguel. He did my house too. He did a fantastic job. I mean, as a contractor, just obviously quality of work is really, really important, but just customer service, punctuality, and just being available for questions.
Yeah, and trustworthiness, right?
Yep.
So there's a lot of contractors out there who do a great job, but sometimes they're not reliable, or sometimes they, you don't know if they're giving you the best price. This guy will literally try to do whatever he can to bend over backwards to make sure you get the best price possible for that service. So shout out to him. We love Miguel.
We love Miguel.
Yeah, Arcos Plumbing Services.
Yeah. So if you guys ever need any, recs for contractor, just DM us. More than happy to get you guys connected with Miguel. He's just a great person to work with as well.
And that's our unofficial ad for the day.
All right. So yeah, I mean, going back quickly to the dog door. I mean, that dog door that's built in to your house is so sweet.
Yeah, I actually got a smaller size because I was worried that the bigger one, people could easily walk in and out.
Did you just test it?
No, honestly, I've gone through that one before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and when I used to live with shout out Johnny Sandy in Walnut, Walnut Irvine, but when I used to live there, I would hop the fence when I forget my keys and crawl through the doggy door inside the house.
All right. So let's go ahead and move on to the tip of the day.
Just the tip? Just the tip.
Tip of the day. You sounded Australian there.
All right. Crikey, mate.
You reckon?
All right. So again, keeping it lighthearted.
You're still in character.
I mean, I like watching Love Island, so the Australian version. So I'm picking up an accent. But anyway, so keeping it on topic with the dogs, it's the topic is HOA no way. So tying it back to the dog topic, so HOAs could place a restriction on how many pets and how big the pets are and what type of pets you can have.
Yeah, it's I've seen condos that restrict the size of your dog, sometimes the type of breed. Unfortunately, right?
Yeah.
Pit bulls are often one of these things that get restricted, even though they can be sweethearts.
Rottweilers.
Yep.
So what society, or even just statistically, unfortunately, right?
Sometimes Chihuahuas can be just as aggressive.
Yeah, they are. That's what I'm saying. I think they're actually, there's a lot of Chihuahua attacks.
Yeah,
which is crazy.
And then apparently dachshunds are like the number 2 most aggressive breed.
Remember when did you see that Instagram thing I sent you?
Yeah.
The Dawson's like chasing around a lion or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, so again,
And then there's a post interview because I was drunk that
yeah,
day.
that was a good one. Yeah. But yeah, HOAs can not only to the pet part, but again, we're focusing on the pet aspect of it today because that's the topic of the week for us. But HOAs could place restrictions on, like you mentioned, size of the dog, type of dog, how many dogs, or whether you can even have one.
Sure. Yeah. It could even be costs associated with having a dog. Apartment complexes can now usually have rent prices increased for your pet.
Pet deposits.
Yeah. Hotel stays can have pet costs associated with the actual hotel stay per night too. So that translates into actually homes and HOA rules like that. So be careful. Make sure you check your local HOA rules to make sure that your pets are welcome in your area. A lot of you that are pet lovers will have 2 or more. So that will really restrict the amount of locations you can actually buy from.
Yeah. So personal example, I live in Irvine, a neighborhood in Irvine, and I am part of an HOA. And when I read the bylaws, because I do that, I wanted to know what I can and can't do. Guys. Yeah, I'm one of those guys.
Do you read the instruction manuals for things like through and through?
Yeah, I do.
Oh,
and I read the warranty.
Oh.
Sometimes, not all the time.
You sound fun.
I'm that guy. But yeah, I quickly scanned to the pet section because that's actually really important to me because I have 2 dogs and one of my dogs is actually a bigger dog. He's a golden retriever.
Oh,
so
he's a big ass golden.
Yeah, he's like about 105 pounds, so he's a big dog. So according to my HOA, the restriction is you can't have more than 3 dogs per unit. So, I mean...
Oh, so there is a restriction. There's 3 dogs.
3 dogs.
Wow. If you have 3 Chihuahuas and 3 Golden, the same thing?
Yeah. Fortunately, there's no pound or weight restriction. And also there's no breed restriction from what I can tell.
Interesting.
So I mean,
What about
I would say
what about my dogs?
your dogs, my dogs. But I mean, on the flip side, Hero, you're not part of an HOA,
Yeah,
so you can run a shelter here if you want.
I really could. Yeah, I could have a bunch of dogs. I know my neighbor has chickens.
Really?
Which I thought was kind of ridiculous, but now
they
he's a
loud?
genius.
Oh, yeah.
though. He's got
Eggs.
eggs. Yeah.
What a beast!
Yeah, so he's rich.
Those things are like gold.
Yeah. But if you don't have an HOA, you have the more freedom to do whatever you want with your home and your actual visual aesthetics of your house and whatever you want to do with your house, right?
Mm-hmm.
The dangers of no HOA are obviously things like having pets. If you're regulated, it's fine, but for some people can really take advantage of that and have, like you said, a shelter or, just a pack of, furry animals walking around.
Yeah,
And they could
And-
really poop and pee everywhere, which is
Yeah.
the worst part.
that's not good.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think it's like it's a give and take, right? I mean, HOAs could be good. In this case, if I wanted 4 dogs, unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to do it, or I'll be breaking the HOA rules.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, I think it'll be very evident when you see the houses too, homes, condos, townhomes, single family homes. The type of home it is and what it provides as amenities will really show you if it's pet friendly or not as well. So, just make sure you keep that in mind. Talk to your agent whenever you see a property that you like and make sure that it actually allows for the types of pets you have. Or if you plan on having pets in the future, make sure it even allows it to begin with.
Yep.
So we even had cat restrictions at our certain condos before
interesting.
too. So yeah, things can get strict. Just make sure you check.
Yep. All right.
Check right meow.
So that was the tip of the day. All right, moving on to the Q&A.
Q&A.
Again, staying on topic. So the question was, you guys always talk about dogs and pets. Who are your dogs? Introduce your dogs to the listeners.
All right. I mean, I think the listeners know my dogs, Abby and Ando, pretty well now. What about you?
So I have a golden retriever named Cody. He's a big crybaby. He's very timid. He's scared of a lot of things.
I feel like the boy dogs for some reason end up being that way.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Weird, right?
Yeah, it's weird. I also, I don't know if there's science behind this, but we got him neutered pretty young. I'd like to think, or I think that has something to do with it.
Yeah, if I got neutered, I'm pretty sure I'd be timid as
Same.
well. Yeah.
Makes sense. And I also have a corgi named Scout.
Okay.
She is a feisty one.
She's a loaf.
Yeah. Yeah, she looks like a piece of bread. And she's really got character. In the beginning, I was a little concerned that she was kind of too independent. But now as she got older, she's more affectionate and she shows a lot more love. So
That's good.
yeah, it took a while. It's
Yeah.
kind of a weird thing. I expected her to be like super cuddly in the beginning and it just wasn't. Now she is.
That's great.
Yeah, so those are my dogs, and Hero obviously has a lowrider.
I
Like
do. we both have lowriders, yeah.
Yeah.
So mine's a short-legged one too. It's a dachshund. It's a mini dachshund named Abby. We call her Gales now, short for Abigail.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, so we call her Gales more than Abby. And then we have Ando, who's a border collie, super intelligent, jogs with me. He's obsessed with smoke too for some reason.
Yeah,
So
that's strange.
joints or vapes. Every time someone smokes, he jumps up and tries to catch the.
Looks like a dolphin when he does
It's
that.
like my local crackhead. Yeah. And,
Well, yeah.
we call him Ando, but Tiff started calling him Ando Manus, and then that kind of translated into Noodles. So we call him Noodles and Gales.
So yeah, I mean that's just behind the scenes, you know.
Yep.
Those are our family member, as we say.
I think it's a modern day generation of how our families are. It's more dogs,
Yeah.
pets. So hopefully you enjoyed learning about pets and how they affect your household and homes and real estate. So,
Yeah, and as always,
Bark, bark, woof, woof.
Yeah, as always, if you guys have any questions about purchasing a home or any pet amenities or anything we talked about today, just please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're more than happy to go into detail, and we'd love to help you guys out in terms of growing your portfolio of real estate, and or if you want to purchase your new home, please let us know. Hero and I are here to help.
Yeah, I'd like to give a special shout out to my sister Ari because we heard a really good little tidbit of info this week about her friend listened to our podcast and learned about how she can use the 401k towards her home purchase. And so she reached out to us and asked, can we learn more about how to do that?
That's awesome.
And now we're going to be helping her out with her home purchase.
Yeah, I'm gonna cry, dude.
Yeah, we're finally reaching those next tiers of No pun intended, but next tiers of success. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, we do this because we want to help, and I think we both as people, or we want to help others. That's kind of main reason why we started this, right?
Let us know what you want to hear. Help us help you.
All right, so signing off is David.
And this is Hero. See ya.
Thank you for the podcast, thank you for the show. You just finished listening.